Yeah.
Not, it's okay. Everything tonight is for entertainment purposes. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. The next record. This is Nate featuring Busy. Song's called Summer Vibes. All right, let's check it out. Here we go. Looking for feedback on the next. Definitely summertime shit. Nice. Hey, yeah, I'm feeling alright. I got the vibe. Bad bitch, always on my ride. We getting money, yeah, we feeling alright. What you need, what you want, what you like. I'm on the bag, I don't care about the price. Yeah, she on me, yeah, she loving this vibe. I give a good dick all night. Hit her from the back, yeah, she call a heart attack. Touch a motherfucking soul with the phone. How I know, see her skin start to glow. Squad business guy, had to let her know. Squad business guy, had to let her know. Turned up, never ever turned down. Gold chains, got the lights with the crown. Poolside, got a lockdown. Taking house to the end, order another round. Yeah, I'm feeling alright, I got the vibes. Smoking on good, drink good vibes. Now ride down, he say hi. Smoking handles on the shoreline. Lay back, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Lay back, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Now ride down, he say hi. Smoking handles on the shoreline. Got the graphic in this bitch so I can blow it straight up. See, baby, this lifestyle what I work for. Damn right, I wanna see them beat hit the floor. Cashing out like you ought to be. Damn right, I need you like my next heartbeat. Damn girl, you know you summertime fun. Why you wasting time when you need to be mine? Working hard, start saving niggas. Summertime, I'm flex nigga.
Hey, how are
Do it like a fucking
you?
duty. Beast mode, I'ma fucking get it. Boss man got my daddy name. See the blood running through my veins? These niggas ain't really fucking fake. Yeah, the money's that fucking same. Yeah, I'm feeling alright, I got the fire. Smoking on good, drink good vibe. Now ride down, easy high. Smoking handles on the shoreline. Lay back, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Lay back, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Now ride down, easy high.
Y'all, hold on
Smoking
one
handles
second.
on the
I'm just twisting
shoreline.
up.
Smoking handles on the shoreline. Lay back, yeah, you know a nigga tryna unwind. Bad bitch, yeah, she on my mind. Love the way that lips shake, move that ass out the side. Baby girl, she a whole vibe. Got a nigga tryna stay the night. And she even rolling up, she like, baby, buckle up, we about to go sky high. Yeah, now summer nights. Probably roll another one through the night. Then I hit her with that long busy vibe. I'm up in it, baby, all through the night. She fall for the night. That's that Nate featuring Busy song called Summer Vibes right there. 90s vibe production needs work. That's what P underscore Wanda underscore we said by way of IG. What do you think about it? Let me hear your feedback. Give me your comments on these records as we play it right here at the Hit Out Social Watching by the radio show. Holmes, did you show up? Holmes, are you there? Oh, are you there? Okay, if not, okay. MD, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, MD.
Boy, that story is all fucked up. That story is all fucked up. That had nothing to do with no summer. What was the name of this? Summer what?
Summer vibes. That's what I got here. Summer vibes.
That had nothing to do with no goddamn summer vibes. He talked about the struggle first. Then he started talking about bitches and hoes. Then he talking about taking them down. I mean, that story had a much as a jackass winning the Kentucky Derby.
Okay, well, hold on, MD, because I got here. Okay, hold on. I got here Long Summer Nights. So I got Long Summer Nights as one as the title they wrote in the heading. But
Long
the song
summer night.
itself is Summer Vibe. So we already messed up twice there. Okay.
All right. Messed up twice. They broke it twice.
Okay.
Storyline was fucked up. It didn't make no sense at all. At all. He sounded like an angry. He sounded like an angry nigga that nothing was right for him. So he said, "Fuck it, I'm get behind the microphone." He's motherfucking thing I want to say, and that's exactly what he did. He wasn't being no recording artist. He needed a producer. Bad. I mean, a real good producer. He got, his style is there. He got good style. But you don't know what the fuck he's saying. You know, he just jibber jabber. That's it.
Okay.
A good song. The storyline's all fucked up.
Okay. All right. Well, indeed, I'm glad you didn't hold back on me. It's all good.
I couldn't hold back. When I hear a good song and I hear how the artist just fuck it up for no reason at all, you know, that kind of really pissed me off. I mean, hearing the good stuff. Like that song. It was a good song.
Yeah, like what's this? It's Wantel. Wantel says, "Damn, going in on him." So I guess he's agreeing with you.
I mean, you play it back and listen to the storyline. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. He's talking about pussy. He ain't talking about struggling. He's talking about a whole lot of shit that they don't even go together.
All right. Well, Alan, do you feel the same way? How do you feel?
Well, I mean, I would agree with MD to an extent. He's calling it as it is. That's how, you know, the music industry is. You got to know your lane. I think the artists had a certain connection with listeners, certainly with me, as to how it was composed. But again, storytelling is key. Marketing is key. What is his, you know, real objective?
Hey, Nurse Tony.
MD said
hey,
so.
Eric.
You can't go out there putting all these different terms and phrases in your music and think it's going to be well received, especially if you're trying to get supporters and sponsors and target certain audience. It's just not going to happen. And it may, you know, if you were to become a great artist and you put something out like that, then you may have a 50-50 chance of, you know,
What up,
having that
Wani
particular song.
Wani?
But you got to get there first before you can start putting something out there that is kind of revolutionizing. And if I may give some wisdom to the artists who prepared it, go back to Marvin Gaye. Listen to Marvin Gaye when he was young, and then listen to him when he blew up. You will see he learned his lane, and he mastered it by the time he got his Grammy. So you know, that would be a good example I would share with him.
Well, there's only one problem with your example, Alan. Is that you referring to probably have no clue who Marvin Gaye is.
Well, but that's exactly.
All right, we're about to give our
exactly why I
take.
gave him that assignment, is for these artists to learn the fundamentals. That's what that's what he's talking about. You got to know these fundamentals. If they don't know, it's just like being a business.
Yes, RP Erica Ash, actress from the movie
If you don't have
We
the
Have a
consistency in endurance,
Ghost.
you're not going to last. In the music industry, you must
Rest in
understand your lane. You can't come out there and just start being a chatterbox and you don't have an audience. You haven't built the business up where people have looked at you as a brand, as a real marketable asset. And our platform is really here to give those artists an opportunity to be real out here. And you're talking about people with, you know, MD got what, 30 plus years, MD? I don't want to tell you how many years I've got behind music and production. Like I said, you know, on last week's show, if it wasn't for just being good timing, I probably would have lost it, because it's a lot of work that goes into this.
Hey, a lot of these artists got to learn songwriting. When you put a song, when you start writing lyrical content about a song, the first thing you want to establish when you start writing a song is get the title first. You want a title. If the title is love, then you want to write your verses that describes the different types of love that you will encounter. And then your hook come in to specify your verse and the title at the same time. And then as an artist, you come in and put that feeling to that love song. Yeah. And 9 out of 10 times, I ain't gonna go 9. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10 times, you gotta hit record. Because you got the feeling, the song makes sense, the title is locked in to what you're talking about. I mean, you just can't go to. Actually, I bet you $1,000 or more that song we just heard, he did not go to the studio and record. He did that at home on his Apple. Wow. And he's smoking weed and doing. Wow. Queen of Tulsa. How do you feel about it? Ain't no wow.
Listen here. I am with the OGs on this one. It didn't make any sense. It started off kind of R&B. Then you want to tell me that you got my legs in the air, you hit me from the back, then you making this money. I mean, it was doing too much and it made me so uncomfortable that I had to roll up a blunt. And now I want to drink. You know what I'm saying? It was too confusing, you know? Let's go back in there. You had a great sound. Just like the young lady, if we can just do some minor fixes, I think that we will be on to something. Those are my thoughts.
These artists need good producers to guide them right. They can't do this by themselves.
No.
And the hood, the streets come out too much on them.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't make sense. Street, hood, it don't make sense to the overall audience. It makes sense to the hood, but the hood is what? 1% of how much money you're gonna make. For every dollar you make in the hood for your record, you ain't gonna make about
You don't know.
If you're lucky, a penny and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna make from the hood, penny and a half. Mm-hmm. So you can have 1,000 peoples and you still didn't make no money because your audience is number one, broke. Number two, they don't care about your career. Because when you have them come out to your show, they don't want to pay to get in. They want you to let them in free. So how you gonna ever be successful monetarily or publicly? How you gonna be successful when your fans don't even support you the right way? So quit making music for them.
Right now, this is Deuces and Poetry by J. Smooth Valentino. Deuces and Poetry by J. Smooth Valentino. Alright, let's check it out. Here we go. Until I find the I'm back feeling better than ever. So cool, no it better get you swept. Cali red from the streets, knock a shuffle, whatever. The pretty bitch, the pretty eyes, tight flow. Got a feeling like summertime. She fucking for the dope. Best believe she gon' go for the guys. Already peeping the vibes. It's smooth and it's elegant. Every time I pick up a mic, it's so heavy. Got the fake niggas and bitches all the devil shit. Mine's like a fast lane speeding without the pedals in. Crashing out for the settlement. Metal in the club for any niggas who meddling. Fake ass thugs, y'all need the new skeptics. Kid, it's all fake enough if I'm ever having you question me. They ain't loyal, we steady talking that loyal shit. Dirty by my lonely, I'm knowing I'm not a fucking snitch. The world's sick, they living without punishment. Real niggas struggling, fake niggas, they benefit. Until I find I love it Money, sex, murder, and drugs, and that's your budget. Young with a burden, wondering what a love went. Girls on the corner looking for them a new trick. Damn. It's all new to just furious, driving fast pedestrians. Better move, bitch. I'm willing to meet with clips. I'm on some bullshit. Smooth, not sparing you niggas. I make the move switch. They really think that's smooth, but it's some smooth shit. Send his ass to God with past in the pulpits. So get a grip for the tools, get grip. I'm from a city where your moves get clipped. Shit is really secrets. Bloods, essays, blues, and Chris. My city silly, gotta watch for the tricks. Especially with a bitch. I speak facts when it comes to this shit. My seat back on some personal shit.
You say, and poetry song by J Smooth Valentino. J Smooth Valentino. You say, and poetry. Okay. All right. Queen of Tulsa, what you think about this?
It sucked. It sucked. It sucked. It sucked. It was a battle with him rapping and then his voices. It was like he was going back and forth with somebody in the song. I felt like it was way too loud. Just I don't know, different beat. Yeah, maybe, but I didn't like it, to be honest.
All right. Alan, did you feel the same way? You feel different? What did you think?
Yeah, I'm in agreement with her. I mean, I think the artist, and I don't know if this is just a reflection of this generation, or a reflection of not having the producers and the history of putting a project together. But again, knowing what I know, you got to look at an end product. What is this product going to do? How is it going to impact? What kind of storytelling are you going to be? And the way this project was put together, it was almost like soup. We're going to throw a little bit of this in, a little bit of that. And, because I couldn't, just from Jump Street, I couldn't make what was your message? What are you trying to get out of the listeners? If the listeners aren't feeling you or aren't hearing your story, you lost them in the first 10, 15 seconds of it. So I would encourage the artist, again, try and get a good producer. Try and get, a couple of good folks involved with your project before something like this is released, because I couldn't tell where that was coming from.
Okay, all right. MD, were you able to tell where it was coming from?
That song is about as worse as the one we just heard. That shit was a joke too. I mean, these artists try to be songwriters. You're not songwriters. You might be better being a recording artist that write it for you and you just perform it. That's all. Don't do no thinking at all. Just read the lyrical sheet, learn the lyrical sheet by heart, go in there with the feeling. And don't try to write for yourself, because you can't. This song is about love. Can you hear all that bullshit that he was talking about? If that's love, then I don't want to be in love. It sounds like the last one. Niggas go there and smoke weed, drink their yak, get wired up, fade it out, and then get behind the microphone. I'm not going to say they get behind the microphone. I'm going to say they get their iPhones out and put that little bullshit recording program up there, and they start rapping. And they think they doing the shit because their homeboy was high with him. All his homeboys, they all high. They tell that shit is fire. That shit is fire. Yeah, right. Just like the fire we got out there in Riverside. Burning it down. That
MD, we gonna have you as the fire chief in a minute, man.
Man, some of these artists, they want, see, this is the problem with artists. They want to make all the money. They want to be the songwriter, producer, the publisher. They want to be the artist. They want to be everything. They think they don't need no help to make any money. They think they can do it all by themselves.
Right.
And you're going to find in this game, in the entertainment game, you can't do it by yourself. You need workers. You need supporters. You got to
need a team
with everybody.
You need a team. That's what's gonna happen.
You can't get around it. You got to go to the recording studio. You got to spend money. You got to spend money to make money. You got to get out of that welfare mentality. Everything is free. I can do everything for free. Because that's why Spotify is going to change the game on all these niggas. Mm-hmm. They're going to be paying $8.95 monthly membership just to upload their music on that platform. And their fan base going to have to pay another $8.95 a month to listen to it. And they all broke. So what's going to happen? This is going to happen for them. They won't be able to hear it. They won't be able to upload it. Because they broke. Every last.
All right, let's check out the next record. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next.
All right.
This one, Star Green, featuring P. Wanda. Song's called Vibrate Higher. Vibrate Higher.
Vibrate
Higher. All right, let's check it out. Here we go.
You decide. Here on the Hypnotic Session.
Oh my goodness. I believe since 2021, Eric, you sound like you high and trying to find yourself. He got the rap about you ain't going to get some. You sound like you high. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Eric. Actually, what I'm doing right now is I'm reviewing music. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. The songs aren't about me.
Figure out production-wise, what is the hit? Structure second, vocals, melody third, lyrics fourth, all matters though. Okay, that's what It's Wandale said, okay, so just wanted to get that out there. It's all good. It's Wandale's here tapping in. All right. So that's one artist or one person tapping in. You can do that as well on your respective platforms. Leave your comment. I'm reading and looking for those. Just heard just right now, Star Green featuring P. Wanda. Song's called Vibrate Higher. Vibrate Higher. All right, Alan, are you vibrating higher off this record? What are you doing with it?
Yeah, I'm about to vibrate right in my bed right about now. I mean, it's when I hear artists compose and bring this kind of
I'm talking about the rap I
storytelling,
listen to.
first of all,
No, these are
into
artists' music, and we're
a
on a show
song.
right now.
It's like, where are you trying to take it? I didn't get it. And I think just the overall construct of it just kind of, again, it's like, let me throw in everything I can to see if you recognize me as a singer. The artist who was singing was hitting some notes that I don't know if I would consider them notes. But, things like that must be cleaned before you put a product out like this. And
No.
my
Vibrate.
encouragement would be to go
No,
back to
you
the
got
drawing
to,
board
yeah,
and
just to
start all
listen to
over.
this.
Start That's it, sir.
Oh, you starting over. Okay. All right.
Start over.
Okay. Queen of Tulsa, what you think about it?
I don't know where they were going with this album. I thought it was like a bounce track. I thought it was actually going to be her at first, and then he had come out, and I think that they need to do something separate. I think it would have been cool if she would have done it, but I don't know. It was giving me like they were in their house in the closet in the studio, and they conjured this up and said, "Yep, this is a hit." I would say try again.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. MD, what you think?
I would classify that as a great demo. The idea is there. Now you're gonna have to bring the top-rated principals to perform on that particular track.
Hmm.
Because the girl, no, she couldn't sing. All right, she hitting so many flats. I stopped counting them when I passed 50.
It's ice cream time. Don't judge the flavors in my cones.
we heard a whole lot of below par songs. Storyline not right. They can't sing. They don't know they don't even know where they going. Getting high, going to, I ain't gonna say going to the studio. They record, they sit in the bathroom on the iPhone. It's senseless, but this is a platform to come to find out where you really is before you call yourself putting this shit on Spotify. Trying to make some money.
Well, that was funny, indeed. We're gonna talk about that. In fact, I was gonna bring that up tonight about how to record your song on your phone, how to record on the phone. But I said I'll wait till Brett here next week, and we're gonna go over there.
No, you cannot record a song on the phone.
Oh yes, you can. We're gonna talk about it tonight. But I'll wait till Brett comes next week, and we'll talk about it. I saw it today. I saw it today. How to do it.
No. I ain't saying you can't do it. The quality of the song, the sound, the EQ is not going to come out right, especially when you're ready to play it on radio, because everything is boosted up when it goes to radio.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You got to go on post-production and fix it up. But I'm just saying, you can record it on your phone. I'm doing that today.
Yeah, you can record a demo.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to go to the studio and recreate all of it all over again. You got that two-step thing. Yeah, when you're at home, you vibing, you try to think of a song to write, Yeah, you use your iPhone for that. Then you take that project and go to the studio. You say, I need a girl to sing this. I need a rapper, a male rapper to rap to it. I need a keyboard player to to play the licks. I need a good drum programmer, and a good engineer and a producer. Yeah, that's when you start planning. Go to the studio with this song that you recorded on your phone. But no, you can't record a song on the phone and then release it to the public to be sold. No, that ain't happening at all. Ursha and those big time artists you see that you hear up all the time on the radio, they're not recording on no iPhone. Listen.
I know they're not doing that, but it's all good. We're gonna move on to the next record real quick here.
That's why we don't want them to be told that they can do it on iPhone.
Yeah, but we're gonna.
Well, I think we've heard enough of iPhone tracks tonight.
Bring on right now. Big Phoebe is in the building. We're gonna bring him up, and when the next song's done as well. All right. Yeah, man. Let's check it out. Players Club by Wantel Washington. Players Club by Wantel Washington. Let's check it out. Here we go.
Oh, his hair is so hot on him.
Won't tell, like he won't tell on anything.
Yeah, I love too easy. I like some easy. Niggas been to demon. She got me feeling. She just tried to take my last name. Do a second one. I ain't really feeling. Yeah. When you're a bad bitch, you know you want is fun. When you're a bad bitch, you know you want is fun. 1942, it's over. But 1942. Take your ass and get that money. Take your ass and get that money.
They went and made it past the Gong Show. I'm not a judge, so I won't, but that's a liquid conservation dude in a muscle shit. Like, lovely years old. No. No, no, no.
I said, over to the gun, babe. I swear that you perfect the way that you work it. You got me here lurking like when you reverse it. Round, round, she go. Sliding down that pole. That's wide open, I know it's bad. They know I like that, I love me bad. 20 days over here, show me the fad. For the cash, shit, it ain't, baby, you know what's happening. Take your ass and get that money. Take your ass and get that money. Take your ass. When you're bad, bitch, you know you want is fun. When you're bad, bitch, you know you want is fun. 1942, so hard. But 1942. Take your ass and get that money. Take your ass and get that money. Take your ass. Get that money. Take your ass and get that money. Take your ass and get that money. Take your ass.
I know, right?
All right, that was Players Club. Players Club. Wantel. That's right.
Let's see.
Wantel Washington. Wantel
All right.
Washington. All right. MD, what do you think about this one, MD?
Once again, that was a hell of a track, instrumental track. That music was laid down nice. The only problem I have with it, the girl didn't need no auto-tune at all. Sound like she got a beautiful, sexy voice. Once again, that's the engineer convinced either the artist or the producer, you need to put auto-tune on the verse. You don't put no auto-tune on verse. Auto-tune is like putting delay on the verse.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special effect, not to try to put you in tune, make people think you can sing or rap. It's an effect to put a little flavor to the song. That's all auto-tune is made for. It's no different than putting reverb in your song. You don't put a reverb in all the way through your verses. They wanted to sound like who's in the guy age something. You know? On top of that, this engineer put reverb with auto-tunes. that was really crazy. You know? But it was a nice song. It was a nice song if it was done right. You know, I can think a lot of people that I know in this business that are producers could have made that song sound totally, it would sound the same, but the quality would be totally way better than that.
Right. All right. Big Feeve, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm in the building.
Definitely, man. So what you think about the record?
It's a great record. Sonically, you know, nowadays, music has changed tremendously from a lot of things originality that we're accustomed to in terms of vocals. Even people that can really sing use these vocals. I mean, because now it's a part of the sound, you know, so according to what MD was just saying is correct, you know, but on the other end, it's a new generation, you know, because there was one time when hip-hop was they like, that ain't real music, you know, and, you know, because they was on the corner, they was doing bebop, so, and, you know, even my parents called hip-hop crazy man music, you know what I'm saying? That ain't even real music. But it was a whole different movement in terms of the music industry. So, and we do understand, we agree, we all know that music just repeats itself over and over and over. But, you know, of course, with this auto-tune, you know, it's really gotten out of hand, but at the same time, I still respect that they're part of the music industry. But for me, I don't want auto-tune.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Alan, what you think?
Well, I agree with both, you know, comments made by the two gentlemen. I just think that, again, artists really need to understand what their marketplace is. No matter who they are or what age, because you're just not gonna, I just don't see how you're gonna last and really can put out, unless you have a serious team behind you who's gonna be your foot soldiers, put this stuff out there on social media every day, market it for you, get people to appreciate, you know, the imperfections that we're talking about tonight about each of the artists. And I think, again, with a platform like this, they can probably eliminate 50 to 60% of that challenge just by taking notes of what they're hearing from, you know, those who are giving constructive criticism about this industry. I don't care what generation it is. I don't care where they sing it at. The bottom line is, at the end of the day, it's going to be about money. And if you want to make money, you better make sure you're in compliance with what it's going to take to make that. And that's what I hope like I said, the artists was listening to, not just trying to be artists and go out there and just put their stuff out. Take those initiatives, but get a good team behind you to compose a good product.
All right, Queen of Tulsa, what you think?
Listen here, if it was in a club and I've had my booze in me, listen here, I'm rocking out, I'm twerking it out, I'm bending it over. I mean, that's what it had given to me. But like you said, with a few corrections, yeah. But I feel like that's that's probably the best that I've heard since I've been on the live, since I've been on the piano. But shout out to everybody that's put in effort. Just go back in and take these criticisms and push forward and bring us back something new.
Okay, that's what's up. And don't forget, we're here every Monday night giving this constructive criticism. So take what we give you, use it, fix your records, and you can bring it back next week if you want us to go through and you know, go through this again and give us our thoughts on the music. All right, last record of the night, Leon Picarcio. The song is called Cruising. Leon Picarcio. Song is called Cruising. Last one for tonight. Let's go. Hey, bro, this smooth tonight. Hey, man, what we on? You know what? Let's just, man, let's feel out. Cruising. All the windows down. Got the music up. On the speaker style. Just cruising. Legally cruising. Cruising. All the windows down. Got the music up. On the speaker style. Just cruising. Legally cruising. Cruising. All the windows down. Got the music up. On the speaker style. Just cruising. Legally cruising. Cruising. All the windows down. Got the music up. On the speaker style. Just cruising. Legally cruising. Let me vibe out. Lay back, summer night out. Play it work, finna slide out. We're finna slide out. Talk shit, let me find out. Straight to sleep, grab a nightgown. Only y'all good vibes, you ain't got to keep up. We kind of smooth, nigga, I ain't gotta be rough. My nigga back in the cut, yo, brody was up. Kirk, you in the cut, yo, brody was up. Then I'm cool on the boys, pull them in my gun. Say what's up, little mama, let me fill in your blood. Baby daddy got you down, let me let's get up. Put your arms on my shoulder, let me let's get up. What's the move tonight? Let's groove tonight. Wanna hit the dance floor like groove tonight. What's the move tonight? Let's groove tonight. Wanna hit the dance floor like groove tonight. Cruising. Walk the windows down. Got the music up. Blow the speakers out. Just cruising. We can be cruising. Cruising. Roll the windows down. Got the music up. Blow the speakers out. Just cruising. We can be cruising. Cruising. Roll the windows down. Got the music up. Blow the speakers out. Just cruising. We can be cruising. Cruising. Roll the windows down. Got the music up. Blow the speakers out. Just cruising. Yes. Yes. One that calls and start the fun. One so one that call to get the shit bumping. Max your God that will rank a busting. Get the whole snatch. Why you busting? Monster bold. Really fire you do it. Bars you do it like a gown out the quiver. Stab at the building. Make a pussy shiver. Don't be mad with the ass so dead. Niggas so fast. I suck like quicksilver. That shit die straight to the system. Stop it hanging out. Look slipper. If I had the package delivered. Fresh and said, hope on tether, naked cheddar, hotter than the desert, naked a window, anything better, I'm seeing red, cruising, roll the windows down, got the music up, blow the speakers out, just cruising. That's cruising by Leon Picarcio. Leon Picarcio cruising. All right, Queen of Tulsa, we are cruising to this. What are you doing with this? Like
Yeah, we cruising right on past.
We not rolling.
Holla!
You not rolling through Tulsa with this record?
Holla! You know what? I thought that I was going to, it kind of reminded me a little bit of the Biggie Smiles. What would you do if your bitch is untrue? You cut the bitches. It was like it was trying to get Biggie, then it was over here, then it was over there. I don't know. It was definitely different. It was definitely different. I'm gonna have to pass though.
Okay, it's all good. Alan, are we cruising through LA with this record? What are you doing with it?
No, man, we need to go back and rebuild so we can figure out what to take the cruise, because it sounds like the artist is putting too much into it. He's trying to take some 70s, some 50s, some 90s, early 2000, and just make it work. I think the way his music was laid out, if he just stayed consistent with that, because he had a little, some pop going in, but you gotta compliment, in my opinion, each other, so that when your listeners are listening, they can appreciate it and they can see that you've worked to make this product successful, instead of just throwing all kind of stuff in it. And again, for these young artists, please get somebody who's going to help to see that before you put the investment into these products, and they can be misinterpreted. And I know everybody wants to make money. You're not going to make money in this industry. I can't begin to tell you how many people I've seen have a one-hit wonder. and they don't have the sustainability. If you want to be in this game for the long haul, you gotta know how to master this stuff. And a product like this, I think the gentleman could have mastered it, because I think the soundtrack was pretty decent, but everything that was thrown in, the lyrics, the story that he's trying to tell, just wasn't working for me.
Okay, all right. Big Fee, was it working for you in a 702, or what's up?
Well, it's funny. First of all, shout out to Oklahoma. I was actually born in Tulsa,
Shout out to you. You say you were born here?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Make sure you follow.
Yeah, I want to follow you. I want to lock in with you too.
Yes.
So it's funny because, like, I want to say the production was an old school production. You know, nowadays, artists tend to go and grab an old school production and redo it and revive it. And I like that idea because a lot of times it creates a new publishing situation for that old artist. You know what I mean? Kind of like paying homage to that artist that has laid the groundwork and for that sound, to build that sound. But the funny thing about it, it's like, you know, first of all, let me say this. The hook was not melodic in terms of matching the sounds that's going on in the chorus. You know, it's just like they didn't match. You know? And so it don't match the sounds that's going on. But the funny thing is,
Let me get into these comments.
artists do this before.
Exactly, I heard Cali, Midwest, and NY all in the song. Sister, you have that I'm in church and trying to be polite, smile and nod. Even Drake can make this one sound good. Dean in the studio, Dana Garage trying to make music. Let this shit stay in the garage. That wasn't Elvis, that was horrible.
So when I listen to the artist and I go to their city, and I'm like, man, that mumble jumble rap is not getting for me. But when I go to a city, this whole entire city rap like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't really like mumble jumble, but they style of rap, you know. And so it could be that kind of situation, of course. Where I come from, in the hip hop, music, R&B background that I have, none of that stuff worked for me. But I seen it work for Larry June, and I'm like, oh, man, wow. And because I heard him do it, I was like, this record's not going nowhere. And the next thing I know, my son was listening to him and everybody else. And he wasn't even rhyming lyrics. Larry June, so he'll say don't, and then he'll say rope. You know, you like that. You know, hey, and so, yeah, so it's just one of kind of those weird things, and sometimes weird records like that, just blow up on your butt, and you be like, wow, that's crazy.
I got you, Steve. I got you. It's all good, MD. Are you feeling like Fee feels, or what?
Oh, no question. You know, studio rats, you know. We say we got education of music. You know, we went to school, you know, learn music. One thing a lot of artists got to realize, if it don't make sense, it ain't gonna make no dollars. And you got to make all your lyrical content make sense. You got to make sure the music matches your lyrical content. And you got to be able, as a recording artist, a lot of people don't understand what recording artists really mean. They think it means a singer, a rapper, a musician playing the keyboard. No, recording artist is exactly what it says. You don't have to be a songwriter to be a recording artist. Your job is to perform the song for recording. And that's all we need you to do. All right? That last song that we just heard, first thing popped in my mind was Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam, SOS Band. That's what that music sounds like. But they did it in their own way. They did it in their own way. But the first thing popped in my mind, hey, man, that artist must love Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam production. Because that's what it was. But it was upgraded to, he tried to bring it to today's sound. But he didn't quite get there for some reason. And the hook, like Big P said, it wasn't, that's supposed to be, the hook's supposed to be the strength of the song. That's the strength of the song. And that goddamn hook was so damn weak. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. You know, that was just like I always say, Dundee.
What's that?
Just like betting on a goddamn jackass to win the Kentucky Derby. It's not that you know. It was what they needed to do. They jump in a car, hit the highway, and look, cruise up and down the highway, and look around and see what they see. And they're right about that.
Wow, okay.
That's how you do it. That's the kind of shit you do.
Well, MD, we gonna end it on that note right there tonight, man. We'll get up out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming through tonight, being guests, checking out the show tonight. Don't forget, we're here every Monday night right here. On Monday going into Tuesday for the Head Nodders session at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 1 a.m. Eastern, and then the radio show, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 12 a.m. Eastern. If you want to go ahead and check out both shows, we're located on both of these platforms that you're on right now. Make sure you check us out every Monday night at this time. I want to thank again Cougar for being a guest here on the radio show earlier. Her interview will be up in a couple of days on YouTube. You can also catch the replays of everything we're doing here on the iHeart app as well. iHeart at keyword DA Radio Show. You can catch it right there. DA Radio Show, including this show here, the Head Nodders session. You can see that and catch that on the iHeart app as well. All right, so on that note, thank you, Alan. Thank you, Queen of Tulsa. We're going to wrap this puppy up tonight.
Check your
guys
DM.
next week. Alan, have a safe trip to Africa, right?
What's the Queen of Tulsa's name? You gotta follow.
Yeah, Queen of Tulsa, give Big Feed your info where you can follow you at.
So Goddess Tulsa Radio, if you
What's
want
that?
Goddess Tulsa Radio, but I'll give you my number because this is my business number. I don't care who calls. 405-437-4865. Again, 405-437-4865. That's my business number.
Okay. You got that, Big Feed?
And D?
And Feed, Big Feed, did you get that number?
One more time.
405-437-4865.
Yeah, you got it, Big Feed? You got it, Feed? Okay, I take it he must have it.
I wanted to just say something real quick, D, before you
And thank you for the
let me go. I wanted to just send a big shout out to my mentor who sang with Marvin Gaye. It was his birthday last night. We celebrated it, 80th birthday. And he really influenced how to bring and make music. Alfred Water, known as Doc Silk, he's still a great commodity to check out. And I would advise a lot of today's artists, check out how he composes and puts stuff together. So
happy
Wait a
birthday.
minute. You know Dale Atkins?
Yep.
Yeah, he told me he was going. So I went out to Sherman Yard's house and I met with Dale Atkins. Dale Atkins was my mentor who actually signed me to his jazz label years ago when I was just a youngster. He took me under his wing. And he actually told me about that birthday party. It was actually yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he told me about that. So 80 years old. Great guy.
Yeah. He's inspired in the music world.
Yeah, you know Sherman York and Harvey Jackson?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even Nikki from Motown. Yeah. Nikki
Okay.
Stevenson.
Okay.
Yeah. So all of those gentlemen mentored me, and gave me inspiration to educate the next generation, and that's why I love the platform that this radio broadcast system provides for young people. Because if we had this 20, 30 years ago, we would be some dominant forces right now. So that's why I take my hat off, and I make it a point to be here every week.
Thank you for your service. Thank you to your mentors. Happy birthday to your mentor. Thank you for the radio show for always providing a space for black media and giving us the real updates and teaching us and showing us how to go. And thank you for paving the way. All of you all.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's what's up with
So
that.
y'all are
That
my
make me cry.
mentors.
Y'all that make me cry.
So y'all are my mentors. So pat
Hey,
yourselves
I
on the back.
appreciate that. Me and Dee appreciate that. We put in a lot of hard work into this right here. Queen of Tulsa, plug your show. What time is your show on again?
Absolutely. So tomorrow AM, 9 a.m. Central, we'll have coffee talk. So that'll be 10 a.m. Eastern and then 7 a.m. Pacific. So catch me live in the morning giving you coffee talk, world news, local news. Get out there and vote. Let's also go through Project 2025, educate yourselves, and stay positive on purpose.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Big Feed, let them know. Just be a G. The single's out right now. We played it earlier. Let them know where they can find it real quick.
All right. So listen here, y'all. The homie.
Now we played it earlier. Let them know where they can find it real quick.
Yes. The meditation has been meditated to all the other songwriters and performers tonight. Bless your hearts. You know what? Today has been a day. Well, no, today is a whole new day. And I am thriving on it.
Uncut or rated. So you put just with a G. Radio or just with G. Uncut.
Okay.
Okay, so I had given out my number to one of the producers. So we're going to be waiting for a call. This has been a great
We played
live.
it
You
earlier.
know, the bounce back is real.
Thank you so much.
Um,
No problem. No
Today
problem.
is a new
So,
day.
hit Diddy
It's
from the word.
1:22 a.m. You know, you
No
may weep at
announcements,
night,
right?
but
No
joy
announcements.
comes in the morning. Okay? This is a great live. We've been on here for 57 minutes. Going on an hour. I love you all, and I'll tune back in with you soon. Peace.